Welcome back to Pokemon Stadium. This is round 2! One minor thing I want to talk about actually, just briefly about the next game that I'm wondering, that maybe not everyone else is wondering, but I'm just wondering, is I'm wondering what the announcer's voice is going to be like for the next game. Because I mean, like, he changes from game to game. I kind of liked, like, for instance, in the first game, he was all like, Smash Brothers! How to play! He kind of sounded cool, like deep voice, but at the same time, he sounded like he always had something in his mouth, like he was already eating something. So I'm wondering if they're gonna like change that, because in Brawl, in Melee, notably, it sounds kind of like the same guy, but at the same time, not the same guy, because he sounds like he's actually emptied his mouth. So it sounds like the same guy, but this time he's all like Melee and stuff. And I kind of like the way he says some names like Mario and stuff. But in Brawl, they completely overhauled it. They're trying to make it sound more kind of operatic, and I guess I can see how it suits, because you know what the soundtrack in that game is like. And you know, with that soundtrack, you have to have that kind of special Brawl kind of guy. So, I don't know. What do you guys think about the announcer voices? Do you like the original, or do you guys just not think about that kind of stuff? I don't know, it just makes me wonder what the new Wii U one's gonna sound like. I wonder if it'd be like if they got like maybe a female announcer or something. I mean, I hope that's still kind of with keeping the tone of the series, but yeah, we're not going to be sexist here, we can have both. Anyway, come to F-Zero Grand Prix. To this day, actually no, not to this day, but back then I had never played a single F-Zero game, so I had no idea what Captain Falcon was really from. I had no idea what this was, and it's some sort of racing game. So you usually can make it down to here, with most characters. Even though it's not one of those safe platforms, this is a good place to start, and then you just sprint again. I'm really hoping not to lose any lives here, but I haven't played this in a while, so I would be surprised. And what's really weird is the further you go on this stage, I swear the faster these cars end up appearing. It's good to kind of jump early, like that, not too early. The faster these cars seem to come, which is weird, because it means that they're actually lapping this much faster. Am I going to get hit? Oh wait, I can make this. If I don't jump. Now I can risk this and try and jump to that one, but I really don't see the point in doing so, because as you can see, I've replayed this on attempt 2, and I've only lost 1 life so far. And to be honest, I didn't deserve to lose that life, and let's just get hit on purpose. I didn't deserve to lose that life. I lost it against Samus, and I just killed myself, really. Really sucks, but I think I can still do this with 2 lives. Hoping it doesn't take too many attempts, anyway. I've read a few strategies I can try out, and you know, like things I can get ready for when I'm fighting. Well, not really strategies, but just kind of, I've studied up on the techniques Giga Bowser uses, and to prepare myself for my epic confrontation. I know actually what better character to go as than Mario for this, you know, it's the transformation of his ultimate nemesis. Of course I'm talking about, I forgot his name, Bowser, yeah. And one weird thing, oh, don't kill me, Captain Falcon! Oh, okay. Oh god, give me that. No! He was gonna, no. Okay. One thing I was gonna wonder about was, actually I was just gonna mention, this is an observation, is that all the final smashes for Mario and co, like, you know, Luigi Zone and stuff that were in Brawl, they're all not actual real moves that they use in the other games. It's weird that, like, for the main characters, well, main kind of Nintendo mascot characters, like franchises, they had to make up a lot of their moves. Like, you know, Pikachu's is real, Volt Tackle does exist. I know they've emphasized it kind of more powerful than it probably should be, since it doesn't actually make Pikachu fly. At least not in the anime or any canon I've seen. But, you know, Mario's finale, you know, it doesn't exist in any other game. So it's just interesting to note that, you know, Giga Bowser doesn't exist outside of Brawl. That they actually had to invent moves for Mario and stuff. But that's kind of strange. I wonder, like, if you thought hard enough, maybe you could have, like, maybe made up a move for Mario and co. That would have still suited. And oh my god, let's not lose here against Ness in One. I still haven't actually beaten Earthbound. I'm playing for that one with a good old chum Kwabi. And it took ages for that game to release here. Like, we only recently got it here in the UK. I mean, you Americans who, you know, at the same time were unhappy with the fact that we didn't end up getting Mother free. We didn't even get the original Earthbound games. I think you guys got Earthbound, so, you know, it's, at least it's something. Let's just have a Sister Saturn fight. He's actually just gonna stand there and take it, isn't he? He is. Oh, I just took it as well. Okay, let's go! Let's go! Wow. I hate to get hit by that car. Honestly, the drivers aren't really that bad in the Mother games, Earthbound game that I played. There's no example of them actually going off the road and hitting you, I don't think, so... Not sure where they got that idea from. Anyway, time to ice climb. Again, this is where I think I was going to lose my second life, probably. That or like the multi-man. I think there's a multi-man thing in this. Or that might be in classic mode, I can't remember anymore. This climbing part is not too difficult, but if you rush it, you can end up taking extra damage. I recommend grabbing an ice... I don't know, what's it called? A chili? A freezy? Freezy head or something? Before you head up to the top here, because you are going to fight, obviously, ice climbers at the top of this mountain. And you want to get the best advantage you can, so one quick freeze might actually just turn the odds in your favour, you never know. So as you can see, it's starting to accelerate now, not too difficult, as long as you keep on jumping. I think with some characters this is harder obviously than others, but we already have that build trophy, so we don't need to rush for that. I'm actually just focusing on surviving. Okay, now it's just a straight up fight. 2 on 2, or I guess 4 on 1 fight with ice climbers. I believe they're actually able to hit each other here though, so it's not might be as bad as you might think it is. Although it does seem like quite a cluster of enemies at the moment. As you can see, they're weak against fire. They're too scared to come close to my attack. Oh crap. Never mind. And oh, this would definitely make me win this fight. So I think we may be in the home stretch actually. I'd be really happy if I can beat Giga Bowser in one run. I think we've been able to do this run under what's his name? 18 minutes like you're supposed to. And as we can see, it's... I just realised it's the wireframes first. And then I think after this it's the, there's a Metal Mario and Metal Luigi I have to fight. Which, I really miss the times where Metal Mario was actually like its own character, instead of just being a power-up. You know, they really treated... Oh, this is actually way harder actually if you've unlocked Luigi, because it's Metal Luigi and Metal Mario. So actually, to be fair, this run I'm having in trying to get to Giga Bowser is actually easier than it would normally be for me if my save file didn't corrupt. So, I don't know. Maybe that you can consider that maybe a bit cheap, but I don't know. It's still been hard enough as I haven't played this game in a while. But yeah, I really like the times where Metal Mario was really its own character. Like, you know, he was his own kind of mini-boss in Super Smash Bros. The first game. And in that, he was like, he got his own stage. It was really cool. You couldn't play that stage normally either. And in like I remember in Mario Golf when you were able to play as Metal Mario, and I'm really glad they actually brought him back for like the new kart racing game. You can actually play as Metal Mario, because I really did like it when he was his own character, he was his own person. So now we're against our nemesis Bowser. I think when it's this colour Bowser, it means you've done it right. So you are going to be up against Giga Bowser if you defeat this one correctly. Palette swapping does make you stronger, because remember when you beat Star Fox once, he gets his orange jacket on, which means he's stronger for some reason. Oh yeah, I forgot chucking umbrellas kind of crap to do. And let's kill him in classic Mario fashion. Well, not really classic, but you know, I don't know if you can consider Super Mario 64 classic enough yet. I mean, it is a classic 3D game, but maybe classic Mario games would go far back enough to be the 3D. Wow, he was really rushing to beat Giga Bowser for some reason because he just killed himself. Alright, well, let's see if we can do this. I'm getting quite excited here, and here we go. Trophy comes back up. Actually, I really like how you get a glimpse of this in the opening of this game. I actually never noticed that. And welcome to Giga Bowser! Giga Bowser is actually a parody of a real dinosaur known as the Gigasaurus, which is actually a larger dinosaur than the Tyrannosaurus Rex, a larger carnivorous dinosaur. He is listed as being 2 times larger than the regular Bowser. And see if we can take... And he is actually one of the only bosses in Smash Bros. History that actually has, what's his name, a percentage meter as opposed to a HP bar. All this and more information you can easily grab from the Super Smash Bros. Wiki, which usually has my main source of information when I'm making LPs. Let's burn the fire away from him. I think we're actually going to be able to do this in one life. I'm actually really happy here. Maybe I should have chosen hard mode. I don't know. I didn't know I got this much better, but then again, you know, 2 Metal Marios, you know, Metal Luigi. But if I can do this in one life, it means that I could have messed up on Metal Mario, Metal Luigi if they were there, and I still would have been okay. So I'm really happy with that. And as for other unlockable things that can happen, such as fighting Yes! Such as fighting Jigglypuff with Pikachu in that Pokemon stage. Jigglypuff isn't really that much tougher, so... Yes! Giga Bowser KO! First time done it! And that kind of ends today's celebration. Whoa, I've never seen this before. So he dies on a garden. There was actually a garden below Final Destination, huh? But then we fall and it's actually a table, so... Ah, got the adventure trophy for Mario. Fantastic. Well, that ends with the credit sequence here. Let's begin shooting. All the names for... I'm not really sure if you get anything for it, they just tell you a score at the end. But it's a nice little mini game. Actually, it's probably one of the only credit sequences I used to always like play, you know, pay attention to. It's actually a really clever way to get you to read the names of the people who made the game when you turn it to a minigame. Let's do the button press technique. I like how you can shoot other things apart from names. There's actually signs and stuff to shoot as well. Although I'm not sure anybody really reads the extra information that comes up, but at the bottom right. Still, it's a really nice little touch here. I think the aim cursor is a little too sensitive, but you know. We could have just made this a regular boring tech credit scroll. And I think that's the real charm of Smash Bros. Games and Hollow games in general, so they like to put a bit of polish everywhere, you know? Even bits you don't really have to and the game would still be great without it. They go the extra mile as far as game companies go. They shoot the signs here. I always make sure to shoot these signs. And let's see if it's actually possible to shoot all of these without actually using like a tool, like to cheat or whatever. Like to actually slow everything down. I wonder if somebody can actually shoot all these in real time. Make sure you shoot Nintendo here in HAL Labs. And then look right below you and shoot all these other ones that are really easy to hit. Get extra points by shooting these. I'm not sure if that gives you extra hits, but yeah. 89 hits! And well, that concludes today's little bonus episode, I guess. That concludes today's bonus episode of Super Smash Bros. Melee. Really looking forward to the new game coming out, when it eventually does. And I'm really happy to kind of put this game kind of to rest, I guess, in my eyes. Since that was one of the only things I didn't do. Apart from that event match where you have to beat all, like, Giga, Bowser, Ganondorf, and Bowser. No, Giga, Bowser, Ganondorf, and Mewtwo. I never did that one either, but... I don't know. I'm not sure I could go that far just yet, because I remember I used to find that ridiculously hard too, so... Well, hooray for us! Only 2 attempts. Fantastic. Until, I guess the next time's gonna be... Oh! You know what? Let's take on this unlockable character, actually. I can see it's Dr. Mario, who I actually kind of want to be in the next game, or at least as an alternate costume. You know, it doesn't have to be stat-wise different to Mario in Super Smash Bros. U, as long as he shoots the pills. Aesthetically, as long as it looks different, I'd be happy if they had Dr. Mario again. He doesn't have to be a separate character though, like I said, but I really want him back. Because it made a nice little difference. I just like how, you know, how like of Superstar Saga where Luigi's electric and Mario's fire. You know, this guy uses electric shock treatment, and it's very, you know, it matches. Doctor would use like a shocker thing, so... And the music is great too, so... One of the unlockable characters I recognise. I hope I can unlock this guy, even though this won't even save since memory card corrupted. But yeah, other than that, we really need to have Dr. Mario back, I have to say. I forgot all about this. I thought it was going to be Jigglypuff if anything, but I forgot if it's Mario you get. Yay! We unlocked Dr. Mario! Fantastic. Dr. Mario's in the house! His prescription is KOs. I like that. Dr. Sim-assisted homicide! Congratulations, you've cleared one player adventure! You got the Mario trophy! You got the Giga Bowser trophy! And I think with that, that's what we're going to end on. Thank you very much for joining me on this special. Next time it's probably going to be Resident Evil 4 again. If I've not finished that by the time I post this. Until then, thank you for joining me. See you guys next time. Bye! Timothy! Woohoo!